Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Create a Club. This is episode 32 and it is the start of our 10th season as Heybridge Harriers manager. Last season, finished 8th, really good finish to the season. As you can see in pre-season, 3 games, 3 convincing wins, really good win there over PSV. We will show you our recruitment for this season. I believe we had around £80 million to spend, and this is what it looks like going back into last season. We signed Luis Alberto Casas from Pumas. I believe he's about to go out on loan. Reports not as great as what I'd originally hoped. We only paid £3 million for him. Here, Stephen Hunter went back out on loan, and then coming into here, we have signed Sofian Dop, who can play anywhere in the front three. He's 3 to 3.5 stars. Was at PSG for a little bit, so he was Monaco, Nice, PSG, on loan to Southampton, Newcastle. Quite a nice little pickup for nothing there, to be honest. We then picked up Leandro. We had a little look at him at the end of last season, and they were looking at around £14 million for him, and I wasn't prepared to pay that. I knew he looked good. Reports are saying when my controller behaves itself, potential of 5 normally ends up back down at 4. We paid 4.6 million for him. Our last signing is a right back, Ecuadorian Michael Arroyo. Reports state that he's 4-star. I think he was 4.5 when I put the bid in. There's not actually that many good fullbacks, so anywhere around 3.5 stars, I'm more than happy. History-wise, Barcelona, which I believe was Barcelona Sporting Club in Ecuador, signed by Man City for 1.3. He's gone out on loan to Troyes and Benfica. We have paid £30 million to bring him into the club. Our outgoings, not really much to report about. All loan deals. Nothing mad. Just getting players out on loan and just going from there, to be honest. In regards to our fixtures, reasonably favourable. I'd say we've got 2 winnable, 1 draw, and probably 2 losses. We've got half a chance of probably getting 6-7 points there, which would be a good start. So away we go. We're going to get cracking straight into it. And this is the side that's going to start the season. I'll go have a look at Arroyo because he's at 2.5 stars. We've got a few injuries, which has not helped, goalkeeper and forward wise. Nice 3-1 win away from home, and good to see Diop with a debut goal. Transfer offers made for Wisdom Amy, who I am looking to ship out. If you give me 35, I'll be 28. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Can I squeeze anything extra? 25. 29. Right, one thing we did want to check out was Michael Arroyo, who is injured unfortunately. His development. We need him to be a complete wingback. Attack. I might always get it wrong. No, we got it right this time. So really good start. We've won a game away from home. Can we keep up the good work and try and make that push this season back into Europe? I think a lot's going to fall on this guy. I'm not sure I need to make any more transfers as of yet. Casa, important player. Yeah, go on then. Oh, controller issues. Oh, I do not want 10 months. Oh my goodness. I've got to be a regular starter. You want them on loan, you got to at least play them. West Ham at home is going to be a tough game. In all fairness, I did have this down with a loss. There's our old boy, Valdir Frazel. He is missed massively, but in all fairness, we have been playing better with him not at the club. Funnily enough, we were lethal when it was him and Hendrick. That's for certain. Got some contracts. Thierry Emery is one of them. Can we get a result here? West Ham are a strong outfit in this save. Very good. 4-1. Excellent start to the season. Armando Rodriguez. Diop has come in and been really good. Couple of goals, couple of assists. Just what we want. Nope, he's not going to be a squad player. He will be a regular starter. If you want him. It won't be an optional fee. It would have to be a mandatory fee. And that mandatory fee would be... Oh, come on, controller. 26.5. Let's make it 28. Oh, it's doing it again, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, Emery and Nunez have signed new contracts. It looks like Wisdom Amy. Well, here we go. I've never seen this in a save before. Michael Arroyo has come out as gay. 21-year-old has told his story in an interview with 442 and revealed he's now looking forward to focusing helping Harriers achieve their targets. He's a new signing from Scrady Road. Wonder if that goes down in his profile. I know it sounds daft, but information, can't see that it will. I've not seen that. I know it's a thing in the game, but never seen it. Fair play to him. And fair play to anyone who's that way inclined. That's what life's about. Commercial revenue boosted expected. From what? Okay, we've now got Leicester. And these have been pretty good as well. I had this down as a draw in all fairness mentally. I'm okay with a draw there. 4 teams at the top of the table, 7 points. We are leading the pack. And Sofiane Diop has been absolutely phenomenal so far. Quite pleased with that for a free transfer. Wisdom Amy has agreed to join Inter. Okay, so it's a £29 million fee. Just under 2 million will be going out from a next sale percentage. So we're losing 4 million of that. 24 million is going to go into the transfer budget. Thank you for your service to the club. 5 years, played a lot of football for us. Never really was fantastic, but he done okay, and yet again it's another profit for us. He's been 2.5 stars, 3 stars for a long time, so this was the right time to let him go. There's no one I'm even considering getting in at the moment. I think it's now a case of just holding off and seeing what possibly I can do in January. As of right now, I'm quite happy with the squad. I think everyone is 3 stars roughly or better. It will show up a bit better when Dennis Seaman comes back. Just want to check, is there anyone else other than Overman? No. Let's go is going on loan. Not a bad thing, he's not going to figure for us. Sunderland at home, newly promoted. Feel as though we should be favourites here. Coming in controller work for me. 4 bids. Interesting. So Diop's going to play in the 10. Wenner on the right. Seaman is in goal, but looks hurt as such. I've also decided we're quite overloaded with defenders now. Got a really big, that's not a good result there from being 2-0 up. It shows games where we're at home, we just always seem to fail a little bit in seeing them results off. Tranmere up next, and I will put out a different looking lineup, I think. And then Arsenal away is going to be a big test. This is mental. Doesn't do it on any other game, but it will do here. rotated, which is completely fine. And if we lose, we lose. But we didn't. And that's the main thing. Good result. We move on. I'm not worried about that. And we get Liverpool. I've had this down as a loss from minute 1. So I don't really expect anything different here. Just a case of hope, wait and see. Wayno is knackered on the bench, which is fine. Battered. We have been absolutely battered. And can you believe we've gone from, I think it was 3rd to 11th? Right, 5 to 6 days. Obrador is 1 appearance away, which will give us another 3 million quid in the bank. Transfer deadline day is here. No business from me. Sitting nicely at 50 million quid. I think it's now just a case of if anyone around that 4-star mark shows up, then I may look at it, but I'm not really that worried. Ashley Kane for Man U. Raul Walters of Leicester as a wing back. No, still no interest from me. Keep rumouring me with centre halves. Not for me. Diop comes second in goal of the month. Bayern have made a move for Gabriel. Looks like a big offer, to be honest. 50 games, 3 million. It's worth 27. We paid 15. He is a substitute, but he does come on and score, and he does play well. No, I'm not going to take on that. I don't think that's the right play. Okay, sell on clause 20% of the profit. Wolfsburg will receive 5.5. We receive 185,000. How many clubs has he gone to then? My goodness, he's had a fair few since. So we sold him to Wolfsburg. He then went to Stuttgart, then on to loan to Mönchengladbach. And he's just been sold. But look at this here on his loan. 32 appearances, 20 assists. Fair play. I did look at trying to get that Ruben in that you just saw on screen. He signed a new contract just as I was about to fire the deal off. What worried me was his lack of goal scoring ability, but his average rating was good. So didn't quite know how to go about with that deal, but he signed a new contract with Barcelona. So we are done. We've spent a total of, what is it, 7.5 million. The old wage budget is going up like crazy. And now we are greeted with the wonderful international break, which everybody hates. And all of a sudden, this guy has made his debut for Mexico. Unbelievably. Fair play. This guy's been injured 3 times already this season. Only in September, he's only been with us like 7-8 weeks. Almeida's out for a few weeks. Really enjoying this Sofiane Diop, I must admit. Are we still at the bottom of the commercial income? We're not. We've gone up quite a bit there on money. Carlos Vasquez. Well, based upon this, for this price, he looks pretty fruity. Ball-winning midfielder, better as a Mazzala. On loan from Milan. Okay, I'm going to add you to my shortlist. I'm going to declare you as my top target. Well, we'll definitely have a little look at it at some point, I think. And if he's worth around £17 million, then I can get him away from like 20 million roughly. Carlos Contreras has a release clause. It's a 5-star. Release clause is 100. Yes, it's a lot to do with making profit when you're a middle of the road club. Make as much profit as you can. Vital game here, although Forest are not bad in this save. It's another one with that slip. Can't seem to get the results at home. Not good when Paul Wenner is your top goal scorer either. Oh, Taylor hasn't even got one in the league yet. That's not good. Need a goal scorer that's going to score me a goal at least every other game. A minimum. That guy we just looked at is, isn't it? Yeah. Man United away from home next. Tough game. Very much like to get a draw from this one. Just seeing where West Ham are in the league. They are absolutely killing it. Look at that. Only us that they've lost to. And we've battered them. Just need to check on this guy's progress. 21. Still at 5 stars. Okay. Get a draw, please. Damn. Wenner again scoring. Yeah, that's 5 without a win. Let's excuse next door's dog barking away. Jeremy Doku. Okay, Liverpool away is looking very unlikely we'll advance any further. Caught a bad draw, unfortunately. I am going to start Milgram in this game, in all fairness. I am considering a sale of one of my main centre halves. Wow, we actually knocked him out. Fair play. Oh, that's a shame. So just check him out, because he is. Look at this. This is what Taylor should be doing. He's been brilliant. What did he do for Newcastle? He didn't do a lot. Was he mainly subs? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually considering the sale of Ollie Brennan. He's on 180 grand a week. He's not actually a regular starter for me anymore. He could be shown the door. Hasn't really done anything wrong, but when you try to put in the context of money, although he can play that holding mid role. Right, at home, would love a result. Started off so well in the first few games. Can we build more confidence after a win against Liverpool? We cannot. Chelsea probably been our rivals for. Oof, fans have been criticising me. They're criticising me for my formation. Not really what I wanted to hear. Didn't mention anything when we won the other game against Liverpool though, did they? Didn't batter an eyelid then. And what you got to remember as well is this is a very young side. Obviously, a lot of regions haven't really got any major stars. Always had Hendrick, and then when Hendrick went, Frazel was there. Now it's more of a level pegging team, sort of between 3 and 4 stars right the way through the side. Wolves have been a good side here as well, so I'm not really expecting too much in this one either. A little bit worried about Taylor here. That's banging them in for Everton. Has not been doing that for us. Score a hat-trick and shut me up now then. It's a 1-1 draw, I'm okay with that. They're a good side. Unfortunately for us, it's been very hard work. And before you know it, we are back on international duty. Okay. They're okay with that one. There is time to sort it out. This was another guy I tried to sign. Devin Wrench, wanted him to go and fill in at right back. I know there was a couple of clubs that wanted him. I think it was about £50 million. Completely blanked me, had no interest whatsoever of signing for us. How is Nunez sort of getting on? Because he's still at 4.5. Okay. So he was sort of, he had the advantage over Contreras for a long time. And then Contreras sort of got into the side, and now he ain't going nowhere. No interest in sort of giving it up his place. Thierry Emery's always been about for the last 10 years for us. Chances of him losing his place is unbelievable. It's just not going to happen. But as I was saying, unbelievable is because I just saw Sofiane Diop of what he's doing. We do have a new capped player, which is Thiago. Actually been really solid for me, I think, so far. Big match incoming against Leeds. Feel as though at the moment we're kind of stagnating. I feel as though we are that kind of, I don't know, maybe like a Brentford at the moment, like in real life, or you know, like a Fulham from last season. This guy is scoring a lot of goals. Obviously not a proper international in real life, I'm guessing. Got his debut against Georgia a year after we started. We are favourites against Leeds. Only means something if we get the result though. Come on boys, let's get ourselves a win. Ah, it's another late goal. We can't win a game of football. I reckon this must be a record. 8 games without a win. It's not been good. Newcastle up next. Rayo injured again. Be intriguing to see how many injuries he picks up before the end of the season. Desperate to get a win here. We've got Chelsea at home in the Carabao. Newcastle are the favourites. Diop and Guardiola for a reunion. I am going to start Milgram. Yeah, I know he's lacking that sharpness. If you got to take him off, you got to take him off. Don't see many of them. 0-0. Another day where we don't win. This is a serious relegation form at the moment. Really, really poor. And all this is doing right now is making me sit there and think to myself, I spent nearly £80 million on a striker who can't put the ball in the back of net for us. When I could be out of this one, unfortunately. Don't want to risk him and make it worse. Chelsea are the favourites. Wenner is capable. He's not going to start though. Do you know what? I'm going to play Rodriguez. Because I can. And we got the win. We can win in cups. We just cannot win in the league. Diop with the winner. And Taylor also on the score sheet. I believe that puts us in the quarterfinals. So they've now actually, instead of just being happy of like being anywhere in the Carabao Cup, they now want me to actually. Okay. Manchester United's a home draw, which is fine. It's our league form that's worrying though. Right, best we can know about this is probably going to be a draw. Milgram is starting, which is nice to see. Paired up with Ollie Brennan at the back. Tottenham won the league last year. I fully expect a loss here. And that did happen. Paula Roberto sent off as well. 3-1 loss. It's just been too many draws, unfortunately. Winnable game up next row. Still doesn't really mean anything in all fairness, but Jose Luis Orozco. Liverpool DM, £51 million. Wanted by a couple of the bigger boys. 4-star. Liverpool, America. Couple of free loans. Not sure, if I'm honest. Prefer the other fella from Milan that you scouts found. Looked good value for money. From what. And to be fair, if I can make profit on a play, look at Santos. Made a big bit of profit on him. Paolo Roberto suspended for a couple of games. Means Wanner will probably be pushed out to the right. Correct. Game we've got to win. I need Taylor to start bagging. and ask and you shall receive 3-0. Sofian Diop again has been fantastic. I think probably him and Wanner have been phenomenal, to be fair. It's lifted us a little bit out of the league, not a great deal, but we've stopped the rot. And in a little celebration, we get another 3 million quid from Obrador. So sitting in the bank right now, we've got 60 million quid, which is nice. Can't remember how. There's what we did. Can't remember the date of it. It's gonna be here. No. I'll get there in a minute. Do you know what? Just look at his short list, you idiot. Carlos Vasquez. He's got an optional future fee in there, so there's nothing I can do until next season anyway. So let's not worry too much about that for the time being. Not something I can do much about at the moment. "50 best players in the world", Hendrick in at 6. On £333 million. Bought for 110 million from Real Betis. Frazão in at 26. Flores probably the best I've seen. Bellingham is at Bayern Munich, is he? No, he's not even starting for them. £77 million. Be nice to have someone like that in the side. Not going to happen in this save, though, I don't believe. "8 days, Liverpool away. We have turned them over in the cup in this fixture." Different in the league, though. Diop again. And Nunez again. It's on the score sheet. He's been a cracking signing. Oh, Doku's price has gone up quite a bit. I think he was about 20 million the first time I saw him, and now he's in the 60s. Maybe already gained. And before you know it, we are not too far away from the end of December and start having a look at players out of contract. And also the transfer window opening. I think at this moment in time I need something. I just kind of don't know what at the moment. I feel like I need a bit more depth, really. Rodriguez can start there. Milgram. I'm expecting to get slapped here. They owe us one. Yeah, really late goals. Really late goals. Unfortunate. It doesn't get any easier with our next game, which is Manchester City away from home. Could be a bit of a dogfight this season. Unless the boys do what they did last season and go on that massive winning run, which really propelled us up the table. Saving game. Man City and Southampton at home. Hendrick singled out Rodgers for criticism. He hasn't been playing great in all fairness, but he is a bench player. Alright, let's hopefully see if we can nick a point or something here. Very doubtful. Oh, last minute goal. Last minute goal. Absolute killer when that happens. And now we've got a 6-pointer against Southampton. And we've got to win this. And they haven't got a bad looking side in all fairness. Let's see if we can end this video on some kind of high. I've flown through the fixtures so far, which is a good thing. Allows the normal January slowdown, because that is exactly what happens. Everything grinds to a halt because I'll take my time and investigate the market and look at West Ham, might you add. 9 points clear at the top of the table. And their only loss was against me. Unbelievably, we are favourites here against Southampton. Full strength side. I only expect the win. Free. We can't buy wins. 3 wins all season. Only the bottom 2 have got so poor. We could be on for a relegation dogfight here at the moment. Right now, only slight favourites. Diego Dallo. And he's keen, is he? If he's 3 stars, I'd consider. I don't think he will be though. Can't see it. Just need a result. And we got one. Morgan Rogers snakes us a win. We're looking at just over a point a game. It's been a really poor episode for results. It's not been good in the slightest. Yellow is 3 stars. Wages are a bit extreme, if I'm honest. But if you want the good players, you got to pay the money for them. So not worried about the FA Cup draw. Everton, winnable. So we're going to let this advance on. We're going to get up to the Villa game, and we'll call that the end of the episode. It's been quite poor, to be honest. Got a striker who just doesn't seem to know where the back of the net is, unfortunately, which doesn't help at all. I mean, had the same problem with Santos. I think his scoring was considerably better than what Taylor's is. So I'm a little bit shocked by that at the moment. I'm going to have a good look through that and see what that all basically means. At the moment, as we end the episode, we finish off in 14th. Just over a point a game. It is relegation form, so we'll see where we go in view for next episode. But at the moment, the only positive I have is that Sofiane Diop has been a cracking bit of business for a free transfer. So guys, please give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bells on if you want to be notified when the video goes live. And we will see you next time for another episode. Have a good day.